Oil fracking, formerly known as hydraulic fracturing, is a game-changing technology in the energy industry. This technique involves injecting a high-pressure mixture of water, sand, and chemicals into underground rock formations to release oil and natural gas trapped within. Fracking has been at the center of global energy debates, celebrated for boosting energy independence and criticized for its environmental impact. But how did this practice come to be? To understand fracking, we must look back at its origins and the innovations that shaped its rise. The story begins in the mid-19th century. In 1866, Civil War veteran Colonel Edward Roberts patented the exploding torpedo, an early fracking method that used dynamite to break apart rock formations and improve oil flow. This technique, known as shooting the well, was widely used in the Pennsylvania oil fields. However, as oil extraction expanded globally, the need for safer and more efficient methods grew. By the 1940s, hydraulic fracturing, using fluid pressure instead of explosives, emerged as a promising alternative. Companies like Staniland Oil pioneered experiments with injecting pressurized liquids into rock layers, marking the transition to modern fracking techniques. The first successful hydraulic fracturing operation occurred in 1947 in Kansas. This marked a turning point, but the true breakthrough came decades later with the introduction of horizontal drilling and shale gas extraction in the 1990s. George Mitchell, often called the father of fracking, revolutionized the industry by perfecting techniques for extracting gas from shale formations. Mitchell's innovations paved the way for the U.S. shale boom, transforming the country into the world's leading energy producer by the 2010s. The economic impact of fracking has been profound. In the U.S., it led to an energy renaissance, reducing dependence on foreign oil and driving down global energy prices. Fracking also created thousands of jobs in the oil and gas industry, revitalizing economies in regions like Texas, North Dakota, and Pennsylvania. However, this economic boon is not without challenges. Many communities reliant on fracking experience boom-bust cycles, where economic growth is followed by sharp declines as resources are depleted or markets shift. Fracking's rapid growth has sparked intense debates over its environmental consequences. Critics point to risks like groundwater contamination, methane leaks, and even earthquakes triggered by wastewater injection. These concerns have led to strict regulations in some regions and outright bans in others. Looking forward, the future of fracking will depend on its ability to address these challenges. Companies are investing in technologies to reduce water usage, cut emissions, and improve safety. Meanwhile, the transition to renewable energy poses both a challenge and an opportunity, with some experts predicting that fracking could serve as a bridge to a cleaner energy future. From its humble beginnings in 19th century Pennsylvania to its role as a global energy disruptor, oil fracking is a story of innovation, economic transformation, and controversy. As we move into a new era of energy, the legacy of fracking will continue to shape debates over how we balance economic growth with environmental responsibility.